Hello everyone. Welcome back to Simple English Talks. I'm so excited about today's episode because we're going to reveal something that most English teachers never talk about.
Hey there. You know what? I've been teaching English for years, and today's topic is honestly one of the most eye-opening things for learners.
Right? So here's the thing. Have you ever noticed that native speakers break grammar rules all the time, but they still sound correct? Like, they just know what sounds right without thinking about it?
Exactly. And that's what we're diving into today. We're talking about the hidden rules that native speakers follow naturally. These aren't in textbooks, but they're super important.
Oh, this is going to be so good! Because honestly, when I was learning English, I memorized so many grammar rules. But then, I'd hear native speakers saying things that didn't match those rules at all.
Yeah, and you probably thought, wait, am I wrong or are they wrong? But here's the secret. Native speakers follow invisible patterns that just feel right to them.
So by the end of this episode, you're going to understand why native speakers say things a certain way. You'll learn the hidden patterns for word order, the secrets of natural emphasis, and the unwritten rules that make English sound fluent.
And here's my question for you. Have you ever said something grammatically correct, but a native speaker told you it sounds weird? If yes, drop a comment and tell us what happened. We'd love to hear your stories.
Yes, share your experiences with us. And if you're new here, welcome to Simple English Talks. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our episodes. We make learning English simple and practical.
All right, let's jump right in and uncover these hidden rules that'll transform the way you speak English. Main Teaching, Section 1. The Secret Word Order Rules.
Okay, so let's start with something that'll blow your mind. Native speakers have a specific order for adjectives, and they follow it without even knowing the rule exists.
This is so true. Like if I say, a beautiful big red car, that sounds perfect. But if I say, a red big beautiful car, it sounds completely wrong, right?
Exactly. But why? Both sentences have the same words. They're both grammatically complete sentences. So what's the difference?
The difference is the hidden order. Native speakers always put adjectives in this sequence: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose. Then the noun.
Wow, that's a mouthful. But let me break it down with examples. Opinion first means words like beautiful, ugly, lovely, nice. Then size like big, small, tiny, huge.
Right. So you'd say, a beautiful small house, not a small beautiful house. Beautiful is the opinion, so it comes first. Small is the size, so it comes second.
Here's another one. A beautiful old Italian leather jacket. Can you hear how natural that sounds?
Perfect. Beautiful is opinion, old is age, Italian is origin, leather is material. And if you mix them up, an Italian old beautiful leather jacket. Sounds super weird.
Now, you don't need to memorize that whole sequence perfectly. Most of the time, you'll only use 2 or 3 adjectives together anyway.
That's true. But here's what you should remember. Opinion comes first, then size, then color. Those 3 are the most common. So practice this. A nice big blue bag.
Yes, not a blue big nice bag. That just sounds wrong to native ears. Can you guys try making your own sentence? Use an opinion word, a size word, and a color word. Write it in the comments.
And here's another hidden rule about word order. When you're listing things, there's a natural rhythm. We usually put shorter words before longer words.
Oh yeah, like we say bread and butter, not butter and bread. We say salt and pepper, not pepper and salt.
Exactly. It's because salt is 1 syllable and pepper is 2 syllables. Shorter comes first. Same with fish and chips, cat and mouse, black and white.
But wait, there's more. We also prefer certain sound patterns. We like sounds that go from high to low in our mouth.
Right. That's why we say tick-tock, not talk-tick. We say ding-dong, not dong-ding. The vowel sound goes from high to low. I to o.
This is the stuff nobody teaches you. But once you know it, you'll understand why some phrases just sound better than others.
So to review this section, adjectives have a natural order. Shorter words usually come before longer words, and we prefer certain sound patterns. These are rules native speakers follow automatically.
All right, let's move on to something even more fascinating, the hidden rules of emphasis and stress. This is huge because you can say the same sentence with different stress and completely change the meaning.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. Let me give you an example. Listen to this sentence with different stress. I didn't say he stole the money.
Okay, that's just one sentence. But watch what happens when I stress different words. I didn't say he stole the money. That means someone else said it, not me.
Right. Now try this. I didn't say he stole the money. That means maybe I implied it, but I didn't directly say it.
Ooh, good one. Now listen, I didn't say he stole the money. That means someone else stole it, not him.
Exactly. And here's another. I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe he borrowed it or found it, but he didn't steal it.
And finally, I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe he stole something else, not the money. Same sentence, 5 different meanings.
This is why stress and emphasis are so important. Native speakers change meaning by changing stress, and they do it automatically.
So here's the hidden rule. The word you stress is the word that carries the new or important information. Whatever you want to emphasize, that's what you stress.
Let me give you a practical example. Imagine someone asks, "Did Sarah buy the blue dress?" And you answer, "No, she bought the red dress."
Perfect. You stressed red because that's the new information. The color is what's different from what they asked about.
Now, in writing, you can't show stress, right? So native speakers have another hidden rule. We use word order to show emphasis.
Yes. We move the important word to the front or the end of the sentence. Like, instead of saying, I really liked the movie, we might say, the movie I really liked.
Or we might say, I really liked it, the movie. See how the word movie is emphasized by its position?
Here's another trick native speakers use. We add words like actually, really, definitely, just, to show emphasis.
Right. I actually finished the project hits different than just, I finished the project. That word actually adds emphasis and maybe surprise.
Same with, I'm just saying, or I really mean it, or it's definitely true. These little words create emphasis that makes you sound more native.
So the hidden rules here are, stress the word with important information, use word order for emphasis, and add emphasis words naturally. Practice saying sentences with different stress patterns. Try it out loud right now.
Now let's talk about something that can make or break your English. The hidden politeness rules that native speakers follow without thinking.
Oh yeah, this is critical. You can say something that's grammatically perfect, but still sound rude because you broke an unwritten politeness code.
Exactly. So here's the first hidden rule. Native speakers almost never use direct commands unless they're really close friends or family.
Right, like if you say, give me the salt, that's grammatically correct, but it sounds super rude. Native speakers would say, could you pass the salt? Or, would you mind passing the salt?
Even, pass the salt please, can sound a bit direct. The magic words are, could you, would you, do you mind, would you mind?
Here's another one. Native speakers use past tense to be more polite, even when talking about the present.
Wait, that's confusing. Can you explain that?
Sure. Instead of saying, do you want to help me, we say, did you want to help me? It's happening now, but we use past tense to sound softer and more polite.
Oh, I do this all the time. I was wondering if you could help me, instead of, I wonder if you can help me. The past tense makes it less direct.
Exactly. Another hidden rule. We add words to make requests longer. Longer requests sound more polite.
So instead of, can you help, we say, I was wondering if you might be able to help me with something when you have a moment.
Haha, perfect example. See how much longer that is? Native speakers know that being indirect equals being polite.
Here's another secret. Native speakers give reasons before requests. We soften the request by explaining why.
Yes. So instead of, "Can you work this weekend?" a native speaker might say, "We're a bit short-staffed this weekend. I know it's last minute, but would you be able to work on Saturday?"
See the difference? The reason comes first, then the request. It feels much more considerate.
And here's a big one. Native speakers use negative questions to be polite. Like, "Wouldn't you like some coffee?" instead of, "Do you want coffee?"
Right! Or, "Don't you think we should wait?" instead of, "Should we wait?" The negative form sounds more gentle and less pushy.
Another hidden code. We downplay things to be polite. We say a bit, or a little, or kind of, even when we mean a lot.
Haha, oh yeah. I'm a bit worried when you're really worried. It's a little expensive when it's way too expensive. I'm kind of busy when you're super busy.
Native speakers know that understatement is polite. Exaggeration can sound rude or demanding, so we make things smaller with our words.
So the hidden politeness rules are: avoid direct commands, use past tense for politeness, make requests longer, give reasons first, use negative questions, and downplay with words like a bit or kind of.
These are the secrets to sounding polite and natural. Try using these in your next English conversation and see how people respond differently. Mon 5. Common Mistakes section.
Okay, now let's talk about the mistakes people make when they don't know these hidden rules. And honestly, I made all of these mistakes when I was learning.
Same here. The first big mistake is putting adjectives in the wrong order. Learners will say things like, "a red big car," because in their language, maybe color comes before size.
Right. So the mistake is, I bought a wooden beautiful old table. That sounds so unnatural. The correct way is, I bought a beautiful old wooden table. Opinion, age, material.
Here's the thing. If you get this wrong, people will still understand you, but you won't sound fluent. You'll sound like you're translating from another language.
The second mistake is stressing the wrong words in a sentence. This changes your meaning completely and confuses people.
Yeah! Like if someone says, "I didn't take your pen," with stress on didn't, it sounds like they're defending themselves. But if they meant to say someone else took it, they should stress I.
The fix is to think about what information is new or important. That's what you stress. Practice with simple sentences first.
Mistake number 3. Being too direct and sounding rude without meaning to. I hear this all the time from learners.
Yes, they'll say, "I want a coffee," instead of, "I'd like a coffee," or, "Could I get a coffee?" They're just translating directly from their language.
Or they'll say, "Tell me your name," instead of, "Could you tell me your name?" or, "May I ask your name?" It sounds like a command, not a polite request.
The fix is to use those magic phrases: could you, would you, I'd like, may I, do you mind. Always add these to soften your requests.
Mistake number 4. Using too many adjectives or using them in a list with and. Native speakers don't say, "a beautiful and big and red car."
Right! We just say a beautiful big red car with no and between the adjectives. But if you have two opinion adjectives, you might use and, like a beautiful and elegant dress.
The rule is, if the adjectives are different types, no and. If they're the same type, you can use and, but honestly, just listen to how native speakers do it and copy that.
Here's another mistake: not using emphasis words like actually, really, just. Without these, your English can sound flat and unnatural.
Yeah, native speakers sprinkle these words everywhere. I actually agree with you. I really like this. I just think we should wait. They add emotion and personality.
The last mistake is being too formal or too casual for the situation. You need to match the level of politeness to the context.
Haha, exactly. Don't say, "Would you be so kind as to assist me?" to your friend. And don't say, Hey, gimme that, to your boss. Read the room and adjust.
Remember, making these mistakes is totally normal. Every learner goes through this. The key is to notice the patterns and practice.
Yes, don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn. Just keep listening to native speakers and adjusting your patterns. A 6. Interactive practice.
All right, let's practice. I'm going to give you some situations, and you choose which option sounds more natural. Ready?
Situation 1. You're describing a car. Which sounds better? Option A. A red beautiful big car. Option B. A beautiful big red car.
If you said option B, you're right. Opinion, size, color. That's the natural order.
Situation 2. You want to ask someone to close the window. Which is more polite? Option A. Close the window. Option B. Would you mind closing the window?
Option B is definitely more polite. Even though option A isn't wrong, it sounds like a command.
Here's another one. You're disagreeing with someone. Which sounds better? Option A. No, you're wrong. Option B. Actually, I think it might be a bit different.
Option B for sure. It's softer, uses actually and a bit to downplay, and uses I think to make it less direct.
Situation 4. You're describing a house. Option A. An old lovely stone cottage. Option B. A lovely old stone cottage.
Option B. Lovely is the opinion, old is the age, stone is the material. That's the right order.
Haha, one more. You want someone's help. Option A. Help me. Option B. I was wondering if you could possibly help me when you have time.
Option B is much more natural and polite. It's longer, uses past tense, and gives the person an out with when you have time.
Now here's your challenge. Try to create your own sentences using these hidden rules. Describe something with 3 adjectives in the right order, or make a polite request using the patterns we taught.
Write your sentences in the comments. We want to see what you come up with. And don't worry about making mistakes. Just try it.
The more you practice, the more natural these patterns will become. Eventually, you'll follow these hidden rules without thinking, just like native speakers do.
Wow, we covered so much today. I hope you're feeling excited about these hidden rules because they really will change the way you speak English.
Let's do a quick recap. We learned 3 major hidden rules today. First, the secret word order patterns, especially for adjectives and common phrases.
Second, we learned about emphasis and stress, and how changing where you put stress can completely change your meaning. That was such an important one.
And third, we uncovered the unwritten politeness codes that native speakers follow automatically. Being indirect, using softening words, making requests longer.
These aren't things you'll find in textbooks, but they're what separates someone who sounds fluent from someone who sounds like they're translating.
Here's my question for you. Which hidden rule surprised you the most? Was it the adjective order, the stress patterns, or the politeness codes? Let us know in the comments.
And remember, you don't have to be perfect with all of these right away. Start with one hidden rule and practice it until it feels natural. Then add another one.
Yes, focus on the adjective order first if you use a lot of adjectives, or focus on politeness codes if you want to sound more natural in conversations.
If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and subscribe to Simple English Talks. We create episodes like this every week to help you sound more natural and confident in English.
Share this episode with a friend who's learning English too. These hidden rules are something every learner needs to know.
And definitely leave a comment telling us what you'd like us to talk about next. We love hearing from you and creating content that helps you reach your English goals.
Keep practicing, keep listening to native speakers, and keep noticing these hidden patterns. You're doing amazing, and we're so proud of your progress. Thanks for spending time with us today on Simple English Talks. See you next time.